juice, I guess.
Hi.
I think I got another one.
What?
I have a whole other one. Good morning, you guys. Welcome to today's vlog. We are gonna do our first day of school for our new school year today. So I thought I would vlog. It may not be smooth today. It may be somewhat chaotic, but we're gonna hope for the best. What? Did you get a boo-boo? What happened? You got a boo-boo?
No.
Your hand?
No.
I'm sorry. You okay?
No.
You're not? So I've got some cinnamon rolls in the oven. I got up and got myself ready early this morning. I have our schedule all laid out. I've gone up and woken up Maddie, but she is not an early bird at all, so she's a little grumpy and not wanting to get up. Here is our, first of all, here's Mason. Good morning, Mason. And Mason's good at getting up. What? Okay, hang on. I have my schedule written out here so that we have something to go by. And my morning cart. And I also have the kids' bins for some of their schoolwork over there. You want to show your boo-boo? Let me see. Where, right here?
No.
Oh, you have a blister. Oh, how'd you get that? Do you need a Band-Aid?
No.
She babysits him, I babysit him, language arts.
Yes, we got some babysitting going on today while I do one-on-ones with the more kind of parent intense subjects like language arts and writing. So hopefully this is going to work out well. I'm going to continue drinking my coffee in my adorable bunny mug, which I love so much. There you go. Isn't that cute? So cute. All right, and then hopefully we will get to eat and do Bible soon. All right, we just had our sweet rolls for breakfast this morning. I am getting Sammy set up with some sensory bins. I have put together several different little activities to keep the little ones involved with something and entertained while we do homeschool. And I ended up picking this table up off of Facebook Marketplace for that very reason, so they could have a place of their own to do their things, especially while we are here at the table. So Sammy's gonna play with some, all this is some pinto beans, dried lima beans, and some dried Great Northern beans. Just dump those in a bin, and we put some of these little plastic, just anything, little, yeah, little things that he can kind of play with and find. There's some rocks in here, some spoons, different little things that he can play with. It's actually really fun for them, and it keeps them busy for a long time. I just have to make sure that, number one, they don't do things like throw the rocks or try to eat anything, but he does pretty good. And there's going to be a mess with this, but you know, dried beans are pretty easy to clean up, and if it keeps them busy, it's worth it to me. So I'll be sweeping up some of the beans in a little bit. Here, let me scooch up a little bit this way. There we go.
Okay.
So he's going to be busy with that for a little bit, and I'm going to leave his cinnamon rolls right there because he's a grazer. He likes to eat slowly. Solomon is not awake yet, and he'll be waking up soon. I'm not going to wake him up because I don't need him to be awake right now. Maddie is up. She's waking up, and as soon as she's a little more awake, we're gonna come to the table and do some morning time. So I have my morning cart over here, and This is where I basically keep our group subjects, teacher's guides, teacher's manuals, things like that. In the morning, I'm not sure exactly what all we're going to be doing today, but I have some things here that a lot of these ideas came from my friend Jen at Modern Mom for Life. She has the best morning basket books, and I totally just bought everything that she suggested. So the Anthropology of Intriguing Animals, the DK book, I got these on her recommendation because they looked so amazing. Brave Heroes, Bold Defenders of the Christian Faith, Daring Men of God, and Daring Women of God. So we're going to be reading through like one story of those. A nature poem. I have some more poetry. I have a Good and the Beautiful poetry book. Of course, A Light in the Attic, which is classic. A nature poem for every day of the year. I also have, staying on the nature theme, I have this bumper book of nature, and I love this book, you guys. I found this at the thrift store, and I'm obsessed. It is such a good book. I'll take you guys through it maybe a little deeper someday, but I love it. And then, what else? We have the Story of the Bible from A to Z. This is from the Daily Grace Company. And we got mostly through this last year, but we didn't finish, so I have that. We have our catechism book, which we always try to work through. This is a read aloud that we never finished, so I've included that here as well. Then I just basically have teacher's guides and manuals, and I also have some art. This is actually not, oh yeah, it is. We're gonna throw in some art study. This is not part of the Sunlight curriculum. It's part of Charlotte Mason, but I love the art studies. I also have these two books from Usborne that I love going through, like a picture with the kids and talking about who did the art and why, and you know, like the time period, why they did what they did. I love that. I think it's really fun. I hear the beans hitting the ground, so that's just something I will be okay with for now. Are you finished with yours? Mason wanted to get his handwriting out of the way, so he's working on that while Maddie finishes waking up. And then once she's good and awake, we'll all come to the table, and we are going to get started with Bible study. And I think I am going to do, so we're doing the Sunlight Core D. I know they don't call them cores anymore, but I still do just because that's what I've always called it. So it includes Bible, and this whole top section here is what is included with our Bible. So I think I'm going to start there for our morning time and do day one, which is some scripture reading, American Indian Prayer Guide. We have a scripture memorization and a song. So that is where we are going to start. Okay, so I went and grabbed the American Indian Prayer Guide, which is one of the books that we're reading through for our Bible time. This is the audio CD that we're doing track 1, I think, which is Psalm 8. And then the Kids Bible, the Discoverer's Bible, large print for early readers, will be some of, this will be what the kids will read their Bible scripture out of. And this is an national NIRV, New International Readers Version.
From the mouth of infants and nursing
is the Maya tribe day 1. Did you know that way back when the prophet Isaiah was writing that Jesus could be born, there were already people living in America? Some of these people lived in little villages in Central America about 300 years after Jesus lived on the earth. These villagers, known as the Maya, started coming together to form cities. Each city had its own ruler. Cities that have their own rulers are like little states, so we sometimes refer to them as city-states. Our prayer today is, pray that the Maya would know that Jesus, the Prince of Peace, wants to be their ruler. Good morning. You wanna come sit with us?
Come on. Beta. Yeah. Yeah, Beta.
What?
He said Play-Doh. Beta. Yay.
Just don't mix it up, y'all.
Okay. Many people have attempted to write about the things that have taken place among us. Reports of these things were handed down to us. There were people who saw these things for themselves from the beginning. They saw them and then they passed the word on. With this in mind, I myself have carefully looked into everything from the beginning. So this is a man called Luke who's writing. He was a doctor who traveled with Paul. He wrote this book for a man named Theophilus. Luke and Theophilus were not Jews by birth. Luke wanted him to know the things that he heard about Jesus were true.
Its own seed I'm giving you every tree that has fruit with seeds, and in all of them will be given to you for food. I am giving every green plant as food for all the birds in the sky. I am also giving the plants to all creatures that live alive.
So Maddie just discovered a beautiful rainbow on our first day of school.
It's very cloudy and getting ready to rain, so that's okay.
Let's see if we can zoom in. Can you see that color right there? Yay! I said, oh, that's a good sign. Beautiful rainbow on our first day of school.
Yeah. I see it. It's so gorgeous.
There's a better shot of it.
Take it away, Mom.
Nah, it's beautiful. Look how pretty.
I showed you.
There's been so many rainbows lately.
I know.
I've seen more rainbows lately than I've seen in my entire life.
Daddy.
Hurry before it disappears. Sam, get with Mason. I gotta take a picture. Yes, hurry, Sam. Go stay with Mason. Hurry, go. Hurry. Okay, ready? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Solly, Sammy, say cheese. Right? Okay. Huh? Okay. All right, it is preschool time. Maddie's outside with Sam. She's gonna do some babysitting so that we can go through our preschool. Solomon's also doing Sunlight Pre-K. And we are gonna just move through. We've actually done a couple of days a little bit ago. So we're gonna do day 3. We're gonna read Adam and Eve from 101 Stories from the Bible. So this is our storybook. And let's read page 12 through 13 about Adam and Eve. Here it is. The first man and mother of all living. On the 6th day of creation, God's world was beautiful indeed. The fields were green, the flowers bloomed, and the birds and animals roamed the forests. That little, what looks like a little lion, doesn't it?
No.
Baby lion.
No.
So there's Adam and Eve, and they're taking care of the animals. I like that. All right, we're gonna read 3 Months Night in the Lion Storybook Bedtime. That furry paw.
Who is this?
Slowly.
Who is this? That.
I don't know, let's see. He raised a furry paw and slowly wiggled his 4 sharp claws. I think, he yawned, that each day should be 3 months long, and the same with each night. 3 months? That way, he yawned again, we could all get the sleep we need. Don't be ridiculous, he chattered.
If I slept for 3 months, I would starve to death. I say we keep things just as they are, with one day followed by one night. The owl and the weasel and many of the, come here, Solomon. Everything lives, everything dances, everything sings. Look, what is this? Is this a fish? Can you point to the fish for me?
Dolphin.
Wait, what is this?
Big tail.
Yeah, it's a big tail. Of what? A whale maybe?
Shark.
A shark? Is this called a dolphin? It's very good. Okay, let's get your bin out. Here, let me use the potty real quick and then I'm gonna get your bin out. Can you put that book back on the shelf for me?
What?
The fish book? Good job. Down. Whoa, that's not the way you make an F. Write F's down here. Right down here. Write your F. That's a little too long. Do it the way you did here. Do it the way you did this one. Good job. What does that say? Yep, and what sound does it make?
Fish.
Yeah.
Fish.
Good job. Okay, sure. What else is a common noun? Heart. Home. House. Camera. Those are common nouns, okay? Alright, so in a nutshell, we have a noun, which is a person, place, or thing, that are broken down into two categories. Proper noun and common noun, okay? Alright, we are going to watch a video, and I want to play I Spy with you real quick. Okay? No! Tricked you! I am thinking of a proper noun that begins with G. Oh, G. No? Alright. The place where you live. A common noun. Home. Yep. Put home. Lowercase. Yep. Because it's common.
Alright, I'm letting the little ones have a little bit of screen time while we finish in here. Maddie's working on her vocabulary. And Mason is working on a journal entry. And then once I put Sammy down for a nap, then we will do our group subjects. And Gavin's over there getting rich, so he can share that richness with his mom.
Did we not get group subjects done this morning?
No, we haven't done group.
Wait, Mom.
Yeah.
Mom, what was
That was
that?
morning time.
Mom,
Morning time?
Mom, what is... Wait, he's...
And at that same moment, he felt the thudding vibrations of heavy feet. He let go of the trout. He'd almost run out of breath, but he didn't dare leave the hole under the bank. That shout was from Taoist, had been meant as a warning. He pushed backward toward the place where the hole opened up between the tree roots. Then he stood up slowly so his head broke the surface without making a sound. He shook his head to clear the water from his ears. All that he could see to either side were the roots of the
All right, our day is going well. We are getting a lot done. I'm so tired, actually. I need to increase my stamina. I am super tired, but it is now 1 o'clock, and since Sammy got up really early, I'm gonna go ahead and put him down for a nap. So go up and get in the bed.
Come on, get up in the bed. So while I'm putting Sammy down for a nap, I've got Mason and Maddie doing some project. They have a lap book project for American history. And so right now they are coloring their cover page and cutting it out and getting that ready for their lap book. Things have been going really good. Our schedule's working out well. I think this is gonna be good. We've had a few little hiccups, and one of those is our sensory bin is now exploded on the back porch. Mason had taken that out for the baby and not really watched him very well, and the baby had kind of thrown that all over the place. So that's kind of an issue we're gonna have to clean up. But I kind of expected that the sensory bins don't last. That's why it's really good that beans are cheap and you can replace it easily. So we'll just vacuum that up and replace it with some more dried beans. Okay, but now I'm gonna change his diaper, get him down for a nap. Now the challenge is gonna be preventing myself from taking a nap right now because we're still not quite done. So we'll see. All right, Maddie is getting ready to do her Matthew C. The time is now right at 2 o'clock. And then she'll be almost finished. She will have a little bit of reading to do.
And then a little bit of chores, and then and then I'm gonna go to Olivia's.
And you can play with your friend. Okay, let's watch our math lesson. We have our blocks here.
I'm trying to find them.
These are our math blocks. We have a lot. And we are gonna do Matthew C. Maddie has been doing Horizons math, which is what I always do.
But I don't really like that math.
So we're gonna switch to Matthew C. I'm gonna close the blinds so we don't have a glare. Wait, no, I need to hear that.
Why?
I need to hear it.
Dang.
All right, that way you can see the TV. All right, let's do it. All right, you guys, I am like riding the struggle bus. I had to take out my contacts for the second time today, and I'm starting to wonder if it's now my eyes instead of my contacts. So they've been bothering me all day long, which ultimately, anytime my eyes are really bothering me, it makes me feel just like out of sorts. So hopefully I can get my eyes situated. But the kids are doing really good. We've got through almost every part of our homeschool today, and I would say it was a very good, successful first day back to homeschool. Right, Maddie? She's having a sandwich. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually going to, the kids are gonna do their chores. Did I show you, did I show them? I don't know if I showed you guys. They have bins. Let me show them this real quick. So they have bins, and on the top of their bins, they have a chore chart. And there's a yes, no to mark on what they get done. So for Maddie, she has her schoolwork. She has stair items to take up and put away, make her bed, wipe down her bathroom, sink, counter, toilet, read to the little boys. She could do that later. Sweep after meals and wipe table, bring down her dirty laundry, make sure she takes her medicine and vitamins. Very simple, basic stuff that needs to be done every day.
Can I do that after I go to Olivia's?
Don't wake up, baby. And then in here, they just have their schoolwork, which I wanted to do this method instead of the carts because I wanted them to be able to pick this up and take it anywhere easily. So she has her math and her cursive. She has, this goes with her grammar, which I don't know if that's in here. Where is her grammar book? And then she has her spelling you see. This is just a student planner that I picked up at Walmart. No, at Staples, that I filled out for her for today. She has her vocabulary, her devotional. This is for her chore chart. I'm gonna get some Velcro to attach it to the top at some point. And then these are some math boosters for her. composition notebook, which will be her journal. And then some multiplication and subtraction flashcards. So we're gonna use those occasionally to brush up. And then she does have, this is her binder. In her binder she has her lined paper for her cursive handwriting. She has a folder for anything that is going to be done through the week or stored. What else do we have? The only problem with this is her particular binder doesn't fit her, her box. Let me pause this. Her box doesn't exactly fit her binder, but Mason's does. So I may switch her to the type that Mason has. Because his is a little bit wider, but I actually like, I think they're both hefty. No, his is Sterilite. I love the hefty storage boxes. I think they are so good, but just not quite wide enough for her binder, which, you know, not a big deal. Yeah, so Maddie, I'm missing your grammar. Maybe I put it somewhere else. They did some of their history lap book stuff, which each day they'll have like a little something to do for their lap book. This was part of the Sunlight like add-ons that you could do. I thought it was really cool. So she did that. She colored this today and she cut it out, and it's going to go on the front of her lap book for our American history. This is the book that kind of goes through step by step. It's a very like detailed lap book. It's going to be so much fun. I'm really excited to work on it. Let's see, I think by the end it'll look like this. So each flap will have a lot of information on American history, and it'll be a super fun keepsake for them. All right. We actually did not get everything done today. There's still a little bit of cutting they need to do here. There is a little bit for science that we didn't do today. But I'm just thinking that the kids are done. I feel done. Mason did not get to his writing curriculum, but it's a 4-day curriculum, so that's not a really big deal. But, you know, we're just going to have to make it work somehow. So I'm going to put Mason's lap book kit here with his box. I'm going to put Maddie's over here on hers. But I'm still missing some. Oh, here it is. This is her. Huh? Hang on a minute. You got chores and stuff to do. Grammar Ace. That goes in her box.
A new place, a new home. For a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
Tonight's dinner is done. We are having meatloaf, some cream corn, couscous, green beans, and biscuits. Mason's gonna have to go to jujitsu soon. Daddy's taking a nap.
And I have gymnastics today tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're gonna eat.
And
We're gonna eat. I'm gonna do some reading while I eat tonight because it's sort of informal dinner here without Daddy here. So I'm gonna do some reading and eat my food.
And I really want to go to my friend Olivia's dance because I do really bad. Oh, we can be together and
That'll
stuff.
be nice. Is it good? Wave at me. All right, let's go take a shower. I'm gonna take a shower. All right, you guys. I've been sitting outside reading my book. I know I've shared this, but it's so good. And now I am tired from today, like so tired. I am gonna take a shower. It's about 7:30. I'm gonna clean up the bathroom a little bit in here, get myself ready for bed, and call it a night. Hopefully edit this video. He's tired. He's tired. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you again soon.